Hey guys, it's Victoria. I just wanted to hop on here and make a quick video to kind of give you a little heads up on what to expect with the weeks to come. Obviously the church is closed and will remain closed until further notice. I myself, as well as Pastor Gary, will reach out through internet, phone, text, calls, everything to let you guys know when we reopen. But until then, we're going to do our best to stay in contact, just like normal meeting on Wednesday night. So I wanted to go over a few things. First of all, my priority with making this Facebook as well as making an email for us is to make sure that we all still feel like you guys have church available. Even though our meetings together are going to be closed for a few weeks or however really long, we don't really know. We are all still here. Pastor Gary's available, I'm available, everybody who works diligently, even the children's teachers, we're all still available and we're all still here. So church is still here. Over the next few weeks, we will probably experience a lot of change with our families, with school, with just, our daily schedule and where we're gonna go or not be able to go. So I just wanted to remind us that one thing that doesn't have to change, unless it's growing, of course, is our spiritual life. I wanted to encourage us that we can use our faith during this time especially to kind of get us through and keep us grounded, not only for ourselves, to keep us calm and to keep us comfortable with what's going to happen, but also for the people that we love around us. We want to let them see why we depend so much on this faith in Christ, because he's the one that keeps us grounded when things go crazy or things get scary. I only look forward to seeing you all again after all this passes, prayerfully all this passes, and we're able to share with each other some stories on how we stayed close to the Lord and how we really stayed grounded throughout this time together. And I look forward to hearing what creative ways you did with yourself and God. What I've seen around me is kind of a from one extreme to the next. I see some people who are like frantically freaking out already about this coronavirus, and they're going out. Obviously, we've seen the stores and the posts online about the stores being empty because everybody's really scared and nervous that they're not going to have resources, I guess. So I see frantic people on one side of the spectrum, but then I also see on the other side of the spectrum, a kind of a lack of interest. Maybe people who aren't updated to what's going on, or they just don't think it's going to be something that we need to spend our time worrying on, and they kind of have a lack of empathy for what's going on. So I want to encourage us to kind of meet in the middle and find ourselves and our hearts and our prayers in a very comfortable middle point in that. Again, our faith is a beautiful thing that grounds us in all things that we experience in life. So especially now, let it ground you. Our faith in Christ is really kind of the boat that allows us to float through whatever storm comes our way. And in life, as you grow up, you'll find out that many storms at any time will come and just change everything around you. So if you allow your faith to really be that boat or that anchorage to safety and security, then it's not that bad of a hit when things like this happen. It keeps you peaceful. As Pastor always says, he says there's no benign moments. So when he says there's no benign moments, meaning there's no real moments that are without significance or without importance. And I always love that saying because it kind of reminds me, hey, this time may be uncomfortable or I don't like it for whatever reason, but it's not without importance. So how can I tune in to what God is doing in the midst of all of this and glorify him and also remain peaceful in it? So I just ask us all to kind of center our hearts in that middle ground and remember that there's no moments in life that are without significance. That should kind of lead us to anticipate that the Lord will do things through this time, and we can trust him in that. All right, guys, so finally I just want to remind us that you can always reach out for any prayer requests. We have prayer requests every day. Things happen to our family members, or just what's going on in our life or school or whatever stresses us out. And I want you guys to feel safe and comfortable with sending me any prayer requests, but also especially during this time. I'm sure there's going to be things that you hear on the news or from friends or from family that kind of freak you out, and we're going to want to bring our prayers obviously to the Lord, but it helps if you bring them to somebody else's ears. So I hope that I can be ears to your prayers, but also help you pray for whatever's going on. So I promised you guys in my post recently that I will go ahead and pray over every single request that you send me. So feel comfortable at any time that you have a prayer request. Just message me or the email I created for the KeeneTeens group. It's called KeeneTeens@gmail.com. And again, I'll post all links in this post, so it's very accessible for you guys to communicate with me. Well, thank you so much for watching this video and tuning in just for my little update on what's gonna be expected in the weeks to come. I look forward to hearing from you all for anything, any needs you have, and as always, I love you guys and I'm here for you, and God bless.